Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ashley and today I'm going to be showing you how I made these cute, or should I say spooky, Halloween doormats. So I start by working in the Cricut design space. This is an app that works exclusively with the Cricut devices, I should say. So I found this image of Ghostface on Google and I uploaded it to Cricut. Then I just put the words that I wanted to put on here and I played around with the font for a little bit. I thought this was so cute. I actually seen this on Google and I just thought I would create it myself. When I put it together, I felt like it was missing something. So I added these spiderweb corner pieces and I felt like that was the perfect touch. I added everything that I wanted to add, all of the elements, and then I sliced them from the doormat template that I was making. Then in order to get them into a size that the Cricut can actually cut, because it can only cut up to I think 11.5 inches wide. So my doormat is 35 inches. I make my template 33 inches so I can have space for a border around it. So each slice is going to be 11 inches wide and 21.5 inches tall, I guess. So because I'm making a stencil, I have to add these pieces, or the actual face of Ghostface will actually just fall out when I try to put it on the doormat. So I add those lines just to keep it all as one piece. So I start off by using these plastic poster board strips and I put them on my 12 by 24 Cricut mat. I load them into my Cricut, select the image that I'm trying to cut, and my Cricut does all the hard work, all the heavy lifting. I just basically set it and forget it. Once it's done, it'll let me know and I'll take it off the Cricut machine and then weed the image out. It's easier for me to pull the Cricut mat off of the cutout image than to try to pull the cutout image off the Cricut mat. It bends the template a lot when you do it that way. So here I am just pulling off the border and just weeding the whole image. There's nothing special happening here. What's special is after all three pieces are cut out, this plastic poster board is pretty durable, which is why I use it. These templates can be used over and over again. It's definitely a lot more sturdy than using regular poster board. And I like the plastic poster board because you don't have to be as gentle with it. Yes, these pieces are fragile individually until they're put together, but when you put them all together, they're just not as flimsy. One thing about me, I hate weeding vinyl, but this isn't that bad. So as you can see, everything is just pulling right out. Now I just use regular masking tape and I just rip little strips and attach each template piece together so it can just be one solid piece that I put over the doormat. And this masking tape doesn't have to be pretty. It doesn't have to be like super, organized or neat. It just needs to hold the template together and in the right places. If I'm going to use this template over again, I will do it on the front and the back. But if this is just like a one-off doormat, I'm making like a custom order, I'll just tape it on the front and go from there. I ended up making a couple more and now we're ready to take it outside. So once I get out here, I just lay my doormat down, I lay the stencil down, I get my Flex Seal ready, and of course I put on my gloves, gotta protect my hands. I start by spraying the outlines because I love crispy lines. And once you do the outline, if the wind blows and something shifts, you can always fill in the middle, but I really like to focus on getting those crispy edges. And that's why I move fast, because the faster I get it on there, the less chance I have of the wind coming to be a hater. So I will spray everything, making sure I get full coverage. Then I go back with this smaller paintbrush and I touch up all of those stencil lines. And if you do it pretty quickly, like while the rest of the doormat is still wet, you will not be able to see the difference. I used to like make a whole bunch of them and then try to go back and fill in the holes, but you can see the lines from the stencils more in that, and I just don't like that. This one says Home Sweet Haunted Home, and it has some bats and some spiders. I really like this doormat. I thought the design was super cute. I was gonna just make all of these doormats black except for the ghost one that I'm gonna do at the end, but halfway through this doormat I was like, it would be really cool if the haunted had some sort of dimension. So I stopped right here and I went to my shed and I remembered that I had some red Flex Seal, so I got this out and sprayed the bottom so it can look like drips, but I was like, if it was blood it wouldn't be so bright red. So I wanted to add some speckling to it to just tone that red down, but for it to still be pretty bold. And look at that, that came out perfectly. I am so glad that I opted to finesse this a little bit. This was a total experiment, let's just call it that. I started off with the gray Flex Seal that I found in the garage when I went to go look for the red one, and I knew that I wanted the words to like really stand out. I love how it came out. I think it's so dimensional. I just love this doormat. This ghost is so cute. So I didn't intend to make a border on this one, but after I sprayed the middle, I was like, it's just missing something. And so I thought a black border with white speckles would be really pretty. And then when I started doing it, I absolutely did not speckle it. I just sprayed it. And I think that it came out beautifully. I love the way it came out. Look at him. He's so cute. So with the white Flex Seal, it is more difficult to work with if I'm just being honest, but I think it's perfect for this particular doormat because it's Halloween, and I don't think anything for Halloween has to be perfect. I think everything for Halloween is kind of like grungy, a little dingy, if I will say. As you can see, as I'm filling in these lines, it is kind of changing the color, and I think it's because the white is mixing with the gray that I laid down at first. And at first I was getting a little discouraged, and then I was just like, you know what? I can go through and blend out the entire body of the ghost. And I think that came out perfectly. So here is our final reveal. I love the way these came out and layered with this buffalo check doormat. I think these are going to look amazing on our doorstep. This one is just nostalgic and sentimental for us. My husband loves horror movies and he has so many memories of dressing up as Ghostface. This one I think is just really nice because it just is the nod to the home, and you know, it being home decor, but the home sweet haunted home for the holidays. And I love that because I'm doing Halloween outside and fall inside, so this is gonna go perfect with my Halloween decor. And then this one is just so cute and so funny. I love him with his sunglasses. I love this one. This one's my favorite. In the comments below, let me know which doormat was your favorite and if you have any ideas for a doormat that you would like outside your house for the holidays. I really appreciate you guys, all the love and support. Thank you guys for subscribing to my channel. I hope to see you guys in my next upload. Have a great day on purpose.